Yeah, it's the keepers. When legends get made, and fantasy never fades. Yeah. We don't play the same, now we rewrite the game. Every stat, every trade, put respect on the name. From the draft to the clash, where the stories unfold. Keep us, keep it real, turning moments to gold. It's the insight, the highlight, the talk you can trust. For the love of the league, it's a must, it's a must. So when the mic comes on, know the vibes top tier. They keep us partridges, yeah, the future is here.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
What
Y'all
up,
know why I'm
champ?
smiling?
What
Y'all know
up,
why I'm
champ?
smiling? Y'all know why I'm
The
smiling?
new champ
what
in the
up,
building.
champ?
Yeah, we're
What
not
up,
worthy.
champ?
We're not worthy, champ. We're not
Thank
worthy.
you. Now I can rest. Now I could go go thank for Jeremiah Smith.
I know. You know, I'm not allowed to toast to you, but this is for the podcast, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
well
I
deserved, my brother.
appreciate
Well
it.
deserved.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Thank you. Hey, thank you, man. How you fellas doing, man?
Good, man.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. On quiz didn't win, so you won. So it would be better if I did win. It would be better, but I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling good. You know, yeah. So how you guys doing?
I'm good, man. Enjoying the holidays with family. So that's all you can do at this point.
Oh, the
Wait
funny
for the
thing
new year
is,
to come through,
he's in
and
the weight room like he's benching or something.
I
You know,
can
you
bench
could
all three of you guys
Yeah,
together.
okay. Hey,
crab,
Light
okay.
work.
crab,
Yeah, I
Light
know you
work.
can
crab,
bench me now, man.
crab.
I know you can bench me. I probably weigh less than all them boys right there.
That's good, man.
But
How
hey,
you feeling,
listen.
Charles?
Good, man. Tired from Christmas, on the road traveling. Good, man. Just trying to keep dropping his weight. Trying to live forever, man. When I fall, I'm
Hey,
trying to die. I ain't trying to bounce and keep on. Hey, man. But we good, brother. We good.
hey, that's good, man. But listen, I think almost 95% of fantasy league around the world, this was their last weeks. The last
Yeah,
week, right? That was people's
that would be
finals.
stupid if you have a 18-week championship. That would
Hey,
be
you
Some
stupid.
people
never
do.
know. You never know. There's people out there, man. But I wanted to ask you guys, now that the season is over, what was your high and what was your low of your fantasy season? And if you could change anything,
Let's
what
start
would you
with
do
our
different?
guest. Let's start with our guest.
Yeah, with our wonderful guest, Mr. Taj.
The guest had the worst record, one of the worst records. I think my high was coming into the season was knowing who I had on my team. It was Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Malik Neighbors, and Drake London. Which like the first 6 weeks I was balling, I felt like I was going into the championship until Malik Neighbors went down, Lamar Jackson went down, then Jordan Kraft went down. Then after
Mhm.
that, my season was over with. I just started tanking, for the next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It happens.
So
What would you do different? No,
True.
I was gonna say that, but what would you do different?
I don't think I would have did anything different during the season, only because basically all three of my key guys went down. You know,
Yeah.
even like I look at next season already, I got the draft capital for next season, and I still kept all my keepers. You know, so I look at if I do have one or two injuries for next year, I'll be okay because I have the capital to pick somebody up for in the
Your
You
first
have
or
a
bench.
deeper
second round.
bench.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
because to be honest, me and Dom had the most 12 rounds. You know,
Yeah, we did.
but his played out for him. Mine didn't.
And I think to piggyback on the 12 round comment, I think the in season move that Dom made,
Yeah.
that's what got him the championship. Like I said, 12 round, yeah, he picks like a lot of good players that pick him up and leave him on the dirt
hmm
in the mid season. But the core of the moves that he made kind of carry him to the championship, which is like, bravo. And which didn't work out the same for me because I made some heavy. Listen, I went American Sniper on them. I was like, but none of the bullet hits, man. Imagine, listen. I'm so when it's not your time. That's that again. When it's not your time, it's
Yeah.
not your time because
Mhm.
you guys know that I made some heavy move that
You did.
I make move with people that most likely I will not trade with them. But I'm like, you know what? No, not you, Taj. Taj, you robbed me. So I'm gonna you next. We just started. We just started. You next on my hit list. You next. But
Man,
I made some move. I make some move that did kind of help me. But at the end, I got kicked out, which is still good. I have no complaint. Either your team can carry you or they cannot. So my team did not carry me. Again, clap
but you
The champ.
Komish.
T-Neg, and I'll say this. One thing I didn't do in the end season was make moves because I already
You
felt
need,
like I was strong.
yeah.
I had a great receiving core. I had great running
I agree
backs.
with you. I agree. You not making moves. Listen, if you have a strong
Yeah,
core, you should not make any move. That's what did Timako. Timako shouldn't make those trades because you already strong. You don't need to make any moves. Komish needed to make some moves because
yes,
he was getting weak, so he needs help. I needed to make some moves because my bench was wet, like it's like blood
yeah.
everywhere. So I needed to make some moves. But I understand you stay still, try not to break your core.
Hmm.
Team, I agree with you. I wouldn't do it if I were you either. So I'm in your side in that position. I'm in your side.
For me, high the high of my season was when I think I went a 5 game winning streak. Effectively, I went a 5 game winning. I didn't know how I was in those games, and that kind of helped me make the playoffs. So my low, the end, the players I was counting on, they didn't perform. At Booker, started out hot. The last 7 games didn't give me nothing. My
Yeah,
running
that
backs on and
I think
off.
that's one disappointment for me
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
at the
agree.
end of the season because he's talented. And I don't know why
Mhm.
they didn't use him as much. It's not him, by the way, because they
Correct.
didn't really target
Correct.
him. They didn't really target him. So he cannot go get the ball if they throw the ball in the other side.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
not on him actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did kind of flame out at the end a little
he
bit. Yeah.
flamed myself. That's kind of killed my seasons. I mean, like for me, when I go in, I didn't expect to even win all those games, even make the playoffs. The fact that I did was surprising. Now, my friend on the right, the guest, he robbed me for a player. I'm not gonna say which player, but I had to give him a second or fourth for a
Mm.
player that gave me one good game.
Who's the player? Who's the
Keenan
player,
Allen.
man?
No, listen,
Keenan
listen. We
Allen.
don't we don't
Keenan
we don't
Allen.
we don't talk
He's
in
There
code
you
fine.
go.
here.
There's fine. Yes.
Mhm.
And I guess I was lucky. I got a player from him that kind of keep my receiving core strong. That's a player I pay for him because I believe in him. Don't be like
Thank you.
you try to rob me. You try to rob me. Okay.
So
So but
you saying that was an attempted robbery?
yeah,
I
but
don't see.
you
Go
know
ahead.
when you're tired, you just like you see him robbing you. You're like, can you just leave the food for me? That's it. Just take whatever you want. I'm hungry. I'm tired. Just leave.
Just leave the food.
This is how I feel. Zopapi will understand. You know when you spend so many days in the field and
Mhm.
you get home, the only thing that's in your mind is taking a shower.
In the shower, yeah.
That's the first thing that's in your mind. That shot of whatever you have in your liquor cabinet. That's what's in your mind. That's how I felt when I made that trade with Taj because I'm like, listen, it is what it is.
But and
That trade didn't take 10 minutes to make
it
because
really
I'm like,
didn't.
yeah, because I needed. That's a player. I'm like, I see how the offense was operate, and they're gonna need a deep ball guys. And we for anyone who's listening, we're talking about Alec Pierce. from Indiana Colts. So he's one of my favorite player. Even coming as a rookie, I was really high on him. He kind of like go behind a little bit, and then he came back and he did play. Shut up, shut up.
I'm sorry.
What's
I just listened to what you said, the Indy Colts or something.
what did I say? What did I say?
Now go ahead and make your point. It's all good, Tine. Go
You
ahead and
said
make your
No, no,
point,
no, no,
man.
no,
Make
no,
your
no,
point.
no,
make your
no.
point, make your
Nah,
point,
make
make
your
your
point.
point.
Make your point, man.
So that's the reason why I went for him. And there's players this off season I might target. I might get one of my roster as a keeper from somebody, but that's how I kind of like scout my players. How the team use them. They're used to that offense, and then I'm kind of like, okay, I'm going for Alec Pierce. You can take my third round. You can steal my third round.
But you know, T-Neck, and I say this: when you asked me about him, I already really started tanking because I didn't. I don't think I won another game after that. It was to the point where I was like, you know what? Give me a third round. You want him? Give me a third round. And he was like, cool. I paused for a second.
Yeah,
He was like, send it right now. Because I like they said, I'll be quick to tell you, I'm working, man. I'll look at that later on. But if you ever hear me say send it now, out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It took like
Well,
literally 10 minutes to make that trade.
look, you already know what my high is winning it all. That was the moment I so every week. So what was going through my mind, like each of those weeks, the first round against my guy, I made sure I had somebody on Monday night. Reason why I made sure I had somebody in case I needed to come back. It might not make sense to some people, but I was saying it in case I need to come back. I know people look at projection, but I was just looking at points already scored. It doesn't matter about the project. It's about points already scored. So again, so in the first round, I didn't need nobody. I was up by like 1 point. So I was like, in no point of me playing Aaron Jones just in case if we fumble and he get injured. Took him out. I'm taking the win because win a playoff, there's no points don't matter anymore. It's just the
Points
only
don't
point that
matter,
matters is
no.
you scoring more than the other person.
Yeah, yeah.
Against on the second round against Jeremiah, I made sure I had somebody on Monday night again, which is why I needed to come back from like 35 points. And I got exactly 35 points to win by
Yeah,
less than 1 point. And then, hey, funny thing is, Kittle gave it to me, and then he got out the game. That was the craziest thing.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
was crazy. Yep.
I know
He
I
got
know
out the
Jeremiah
game, and he
somewhat
was
dying
done.
right now. Mad,
Man,
crying.
the moment, and
Prophet should
when
know.
Kittle got injured for the finals, saw Chris picked up Tunges, right? The backup.
Mhm.
In my mind, I'm like, oh man, I probably was not gonna play Tunges because I already had my eyes set on Parkinson in case Kittle doesn't play. But I didn't want him to play Tunges because I know he could score. So I'm like secretly praying. I'm not saying anything. I'm like, please don't play him. Please don't play him. The moment I saw he left Gainwell, I was like, okay. At that moment in my mind, I was like, I'm good. I didn't play. People were like, oh, why didn't you play Watson? I was not thinking about Watson because I'm thinking about Monday. I was literally game planning to be able to catch up if I needed to. So it was more like those matchups. I'm like, I didn't want to play too many players up front, and then now here and I'm trailing, and I don't have nobody to play. So that's how my mindset was. I needed, in case I'm trailing, I have people to play. Because at that point, I'm not leaving it up to chance. I'm like literally doing strategy point by point on how to do it. So the moment I saw he didn't put him on the starting lineup, I was like, oh yeah, I got this. Because all his players played at 12. So I'm like, now all I need to know, I can easily make up on who I need. That's why I didn't play Aaron Rodgers. And the good thing I didn't play Aaron Rodgers because he played at 12. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with Jackson Dart. He played later on because I wanted to see how much his lead was. Then that kind of, I can play around to see, okay, who do I play? Because I had two kickers. I had both Monday night kickers. Well, actually, no, I had Rams kicker and then I had Chicago kicker. The moment I saw that, okay, I was leading where it was like, I'm good to go.
Yeah,
I played
yeah.
Chicago kicker. So I was like, it didn't even matter about the Rams kicker anymore. And then, of course, I know I had Bijan on Monday. So it didn't even matter after that. So Bijan just took it all the way through.
That was a bit
Ooh.
down, Chris.
Hey, this is how I was doing it. Because Quentin was bench, Watson was bench, and those are quality players, and they put up points. But
They
my mindset
did.
was just I was trying to strategize it in case I needed to come back. Because there's sometimes those guys don't put points, right? Because when you do the Saturday, then now I'm the one training already. Then they kind of stronghold you on certain things. But that
Mm-hmm.
was my high. My low for the season was going on that 5-game losing streak. For a moment, I was like, oh man, it's not looking good because I'm losing to everybody. And them boys making fun of you, man. You gotta, every day, like, do I get on this
Well, I've
call? Because
been
I
there.
already know. Because I already know what they're going to say, man, like, Curvins wouldn't let me breathe, bro. Like, my
Mm-hmm.
goodness, he wouldn't let me breathe. But that was the lowest, was all those losing streak. And I was like, man, I'm glad all I needed was one more, which was perfect. But that was my low. What I would do different? Probably nothing, because I was confident after I got out of the draft and I saw who I got with the 12th round. I wanted the Wonder Robinson. Y'all let me get Wonder Robinson with no draft pick. I don't know why nobody ever thought about him. And he had an excellent year.
Mhm.
Quentin, I'm like, okay.
Actually, I'm not trying to go against your words, but I think his rising was based on neighbors not able to make the whole season. I think neighbors play a good role on why Robinson was.
No, he still did good in the beginning, actually. Because remember there was one game, him and Neighbors, they both went like
Yeah.
20 targets. Both him and Neighbors went off in that game. Neighbors had like 24 targets. He had like 22. That was the game when Russell Wilson went off. They threw for like 500 yards. And it was like tag teaming between, he'll go to Neighbors, then he'll go to Robinson. He'll go to Neighbors, then he'll go to Robinson. So Robinson was on, because remember, he's their slot guy. So, so that was my mind. So when I saw him on the draft, I wanted him that way. And then Quentin, I was like, I'm taking a chance on him. I'm like, this man cannot be this bad. I know he got hands problem already, but you know, he cannot be that bad. He ended up exceeding my expectation,
Big
to be
time.
honest with you.
Definitely.
The funny thing is,
But
me and you, we had a conversation about him. We had
mm-hmm.
a conversation about him, but I'm like, I'll probably leave him alone because there's another player that we talked, and I'm like, I feel bad for taking him because I know I'm gonna take that player Strange. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
strange, yeah.
okay, yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna take Strange, so maybe I should not mess with.
We couldn't, because Quentin fell
Yeah.
all the way to the 12th round.
To the 12th
So I
round.
wouldn't, yeah,
As you
yeah.
should have. I mean, it was garbage. Few years
Hey,
prior.
listen, I'll take it, man. I'll take it, because
Yeah,
here's the
he
reason
was
why.
Respectfully,
garbage.
respectfully, sir,
Respectfully.
respectfully.
No, actually, let's say fantasy wise, you were garbage, sir. So that's our disclaimer. Fantasy wise, you
For
were
Quentin, yeah,
garbage.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think he made it up. He made it up a little bit. So I think reason why he made. I don't know if you guys seen like this trend in the NFL this season. A lot of deep ball lately. They've been doing a lot of deep balls in those games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Puka is getting deep passes of 40-yard plus. Pierce 40-yard plus. JSN been getting 40-yard plus. Quentin
Right.
was getting. Christian Watson is
Watson.
getting deep ball passes.
Ooh.
I've been seeing a lot of those deep ball passes lately
Uh,
in the NFL.
Booty,
Yes.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Bootsy, yeah. He's getting deep passes as well. And when
Yeah.
you play fantasy, that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
But Taj had said something earlier where he says in the middle of the season he realized that he already has his keeper, so he had to prepare for the next season. And as a fantasy manager, our mind should not be on weeks, our mind should be on seasons. So how do you guys prepare like yearly? Do you go like be like, okay, this guy gonna be my keeper for like couple years, or do you just take it year by year?
I'll start off. Even I'm looking at my keepers for this season. So far, everybody already knows Lamar Jackson, Malik Neighbors, Jordan Kraft made my roster, even though he got hurt because he's the beast at that tight end spot, and Drake London. I'm looking at Lamar this season, or this sheet for next year, and I'm like, well, everybody had a year, but it's either gonna be this season or next season or the season after next that I'm gonna go ahead and give Lamar up. you know, and find somebody else for, and get draft capital for him. Even like now, I always say I got two first rounds, four second rounds, and a third round. Not bragging, but I was trash this year, so I have something to make up for next year, you know, and I'm gonna throw Chris in there too. Chris got some capital already, and if he plays his cards right, he can also go deep again to next year. I value my dog and all. Heck, I think he might be done, for next year too. But that's how I try to look at least a year or 2 years in advance, to see what the future holds, to see what the draft, to see who's coming out of the draft. Oh, I'm sorry, who's coming in the draft, to see what their team's going to be like for the previous year.
For me, I take it year by year. I mean, I've had the only two people I kept for more than a year was like I think it was like AJ Brown and I forgot the quarterback's name. I forgot his name, but anyways, the Philly QB. So I kept the Philly QB and AJ,
Jalen
right?
Hurts. Jalen
Jalen Hurts, there
Hurts.
you go. So I kept Jalen Hurts and AJ. But after that, I go on a year, year to year basis. If you perform the year prior, I might give you a shot the next year. Otherwise, I never had those top players like Don, Oz, even Tinnick had. I've had good players, but not like top five players. I never had those players. I don't
Yeah, you
never have.
have. You had
Cool.
Jonathan Taylor, bro. You had
I mean,
Jonathan
I mean,
Taylor.
I mean, no, I mean, I have
Yeah,
in the off season. Hold on,
briefly.
wait. For like, yeah, in the off season. I
Yeah,
mean,
briefly.
I didn't think he was gonna do that. 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 I mean, they had Daniel Jones as a quarterback. I'm like, Daniel Jones is
Listen,
trash.
Well,
that's another reason
I didn't
to
think Daniel Jones was gonna start. I
listen.
mean, with
Jonathan Taylor is a great running back, so that's another reason why you should keep him. You remember when Daniel Jones and Barkley was in New York
yeah,
Giants, so they had
Mhm.
like a really good season. So
Mhm.
that's another reason
yes.
why I will definitely keep JT because of trash
Well,
quarterback.
listen. Now let me tell you, you got to know Zopapi's logic. Zopapi logic is like T Hill is top 3 receivers. You know what I'm saying? So come on.
Really, I'm sorry. I like receivers, so
But
I
T
went
Hill
for a
top
receiver.
3 is
No,
crazy, bro.
I know. I didn't see the top three. I said it's top 10. Snakes just say he's not even top 20. Snakes just say he's not even top
Mm.
fantasy. No, you're wrong. Fantasy wise, before he got hurt, he was definitely top 20. He was definitely top 20 before he got hurt. Come on, stop it, sir. But no,
Okay,
no,
well, so okay,
yeah. What you saying?
I'll go ahead.
No, I would say
No, go
like
ahead.
I don't keep running back. So Jinx was in my team for like a week or so. That's about it. Man, but the guy who gave it to didn't do nothing with Jinx. I don't regret saying JT away. He didn't win. So he's from the championship. We both got out the first round, so we're good.
But I look at it like this,
Mm,
Angelo.
mhm.
The reason why I try to look so far ahead, yeah, sometimes you can't look year to year, because when you look year to year, sometimes that messes up. Like Lamar Jackson had an awesome year last year. This year he got hurt and he's still hurt, And if you paid attention to Sports Center, all this other stuff going on, they're talking about, oh look, the Ravens are fine without Lamar Jackson. They don't need him right now. Are you sure about that? You know, we're talking about the same man who almost ran, pass for however many yards he's passed for last year, and
Mm-hmm.
this year, yes, he was gone for what, 4 to 5 weeks, but to be honest, he doesn't have the supporting cast to make that playoff run sometimes. If he did, that'd be a whole different story. So that's why I believe you can't look. I mean, you can look year to year, but I'm like, okay, how everybody talking about Jeremiah Smith now? For 2 years from now, look what he did. Look what he's doing now, him and Ryan Williams in college. A year and a half from now, that's gonna be another year of growth and development. They might get bigger, they might get stronger, they might get faster, then it look like who they're going to be coming to. And I know I'm talking too much. Look at
Mm.
even Malik Neighbors. Remember last year, who went 1 or 2? Marvin Harrison, I think, was Malik Neighbors, right?
Yeah. Marvin Harrison, yeah.
And the only two difference about them in college was, I think Marvin Harrison had one more touchdown or one more reception than Malik Neighbors. You know, then you had to look at the team they went to, Arizona, whatever, by Marvin Harrison. That's why I was like, at least Malik Neighbors, I know they're gonna pass the ball because they ain't got no running game. But just my take.
How about you, Tinek? Do you go multi-year in advance or you go year by year?
So you know me, my keepers, my core keepers, they already said it's the great Drake May, JSN in St. Brown. However, when it's come to people that I draft, I start scouting during second half of the season. That's when some player kind of come out of their shares, and the coach or the GM gonna look like, he did something. I know we didn't make the playoff. I know we didn't make a long one, but this player, like when you look at the tapes, he's valuable. That's how they end up making Sidborn the superstar he is right now, because what he was able to do the second half of the season, not the first half, because he didn't get any chance to see the field. But when
You
he
know
get
why?
a chance,
You know why he didn't get no fill? Because of Quintus Cephas. I don't know if y'all remember that name, that receiver, Quintus Cephas. He got injured. Hey, there you go, St. Brown.
Yeah. So that's how I plan my week. Like I said earlier, so there's 3 players already. I'm like, I have my eyes on them. I know who has them. I know some of them gonna be dropped. Zip for my no, I'm zipping.
So
I'm zipping.
somebody asked me, they said why that strategy hasn't worked for I guess for 5 years.
Say that again.
They asked me why that strategy hasn't worked for you for 5 years.
No,
Yeah, your co-host
actually,
wants to know. Your co-host wants
no.
to say, but I would say,
Okay.
but he wants to know.
So listen, I'm done.
Wow.
I'm done. No. That's a valid question. I don't think no. Listen, I'm done experimenting 2 years ago, and that last 2 years, I was close to make the playoff. Unfortunately, I didn't make the playoff. I'm cool with that. And again, I'm moving smarter now. Okay. I know I'm still that scouting dude, because it's in me. I can't give that up. But one thing I'm gonna implement this year is sentimental value. So I'm gonna make sure I see the player as they are instead of the sentiment that I have for them. So there's some players that, like JSN, come on, sentiment or not, that's a number 1 receiver. Sid Brown, he's a beast. That Drake May, I know. I'm a fan. I'm not picking him. No, don't say, oh God. Off season, we had that conversation. I told you Drake May gonna be that guy, didn't I? Yes or no? No, you can say
I
yes.
don't recall.
Of course you do. You never recall, because then when they don't play in your favor, when you won the championship, I told you, hey, go get Laporta, whatever his name is. Guess what? Now you give me credit for Laporta. But when they don't work in your favor, when they don't work in your favor, you don't want to give me credit. So I told him, like, this dude, I want him. But the guy that I think I mentioned that story before. The guy that had him, I know he will wait me for Drake May. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So, and then thanks God, 5th round, he was there. Nobody picked him. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get Drake May, and he's gonna be my keeper. He's not gonna be my keeper because I'm a Patriot fan. Sentiment out of the way. He's gonna be my keeper because he's the truth. He's him. Whether you in will football and fantasy football, he's him. So now for other players, I'm just gonna scouting. I can stop. That's me. I'm gonna scouting. I'm watching right now. I've been going back to old
High school tapes?
I didn't wanna say it. I didn't wanna say it. So one thing I do, no. One thing I do,
Tinek, you doing 7v7, bro?
7 years.
listen, no,
So that's
listen.
when
One thing I do, I never said that, but one thing I do, so even when college football is done, I go back and watch games, highlights. So
yes.
see,
You got
like, I got issues.
Hey,
I know.
listen.
When it comes to sports, I got
Hey,
issues. Like, especially when I'm
Tinek
into.
follow route guide to see who's the next best receiver.
Don't
He's like,
follow
hey,
him.
No, college, but from the actual NFL, that they might go under anybody's radar. I know a few people in the league that might have them in their watch list. A few. I can count on I can tell who they are right now. Probably 4 of them out of
Anybody in
16.
here?
Oh, there's someone in here. Yeah, there's someone in here, and there's someone I'm done talking to him about. There's someone I'm done talking to him. I'm done talking to him
It's
because he
okay.
doesn't give me credit. He doesn't give me
Oh,
credit.
you the
I'm
guy. I
done,
thought
I'm
Yeah.
done talking to
But
him.
but
Mhm.
listen though, you guys mentioned like, some you keep like Ty said Lamar multiple years. You say Sam Brown multiple years. And then we have Zopavi who's like he goes week by
Nah.
week, you know what I'm saying? But so if you're keeping a player and what would change your mind from keeping him? So let's just say for Mahomes, for example, if his injury didn't happen in the season, let's say the injury happened in the middle of the summer in the training camp, does that affect when do you decide, okay, I'm not keeping this guy because he just got injured, or hey, nah, I'm still keeping this guy because of who he is?
So, perfect example, Juma Chase, I had him. That was experiment. First time experiment. That doesn't count. Don't count that one. But when I got him and trade him to you, I was a little uncertain about the like I said, I go like deep when it's come like the team issue. So I know Cincinnati have a issue picking good players to protect their quarterback. Therefore, I'm like, the defense gonna be on the field more than the offense. That was my first calculation. I know, don't get me wrong, Jim is gonna put numbers. So indeed, I'm like, let me get a JSN instead. I was high on JSN already. So to me, I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this. You can make a shot about this one. To me, JSN in at that time, JSN in J-Matches was equal to me. Like I said, Sinegeste, I
To you,
said,
yeah, you're delusional.
to
To you,
me,
yes, to you only.
JSN, and I'm still
I
right.
mean,
JSN
they
did
were,
put
yeah, you're still
numbers.
right.
Man, just
I'm
had
right.
1 year.
To
Stop
me,
it. Yeah, 1 year. Come on, man.
no,
Stop it.
come on,
Just had
come
1
on.
year of putting up
Listen,
crazy numbers.
the
Jamar Chase
year
put crazy
before,
numbers. Come on, stop.
the year before, he had a DK next to him, still put in a same amount of numbers as DK. What you talking about?
He's not the same
The
level
dude is
as
real.
Jamar Chase, but stop it.
The dude is
Stop it.
real. So
Stop it, sir.
he had Geno Smith as QB. Okay? This year, who does Jason has? Same Darnold. Upgrade for a QB. He's not.
Oh, yeah,
He's still
he's an
There's
upgrade over
definitely an
Gino.
upgrade for
Yeah,
Geno.
he's
Stop
an
it, sir.
upgrade over Gino.
So you act like Jason don't
not
have he gets next one too.
much.
He was still won a triple crown last year. Come on, man, stop it, sir. I know you
No,
love
listen.
Jason, but don't say Jason and Jim are
No,
just the same. No, they're not the same. I
no.
disagree, sir.
Listen, I'm talking about fantasy wise. To me,
Yeah, to him.
Oh, yeah, to you only.
JSN. Listen, like I
Mhm.
said, you can cut that commish, make it a shot. To me, JSN and Jima Chase, like you commish. You remember when we had the first episode, and
Mhm.
you remember what I said? JSN gonna be that guy. Even
Mhm.
Zopapi sent me some stupid videos where people say, "Oh, JSN gonna
It's
be
called
trash."
propaganda, sir.
Yeah.
Propaganda.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but
Yeah,
it
and he said
doesn't work
2K.
on me. It's
Mhm.
Mr. 2K.
Hey, listen,
Listen,
he needs 300 yards to reach 2K. Hey,
listen.
Julio Jones had 300 yards in a game before.
Okay, listen. No, okay, I understand. Okay, I will admit he may not. Again, we still have one game, 300
Yeah.
yard. It's difficult. Listen, it's
But it's
difficult,
possible.
not
Coffee.
impossible. Not impossible. No, listen, it's football. Come on. Listen,
They
Zobabi
play
was
the
laughing
Rams, right?
when
If
I
I'm not
mentioned
mistaken. Well, they
Listen,
playing the Rams, right?
No, 49ers.
Okay.
Zopapi was laughing when I said Jason gonna be relevant this year. He was laughing. So who's laughing now? Who
I'm still
keep
No,
laughing.
I knew he
asking me?
was.
No. Who keep asking me week in and out what's his price?
You
Hey
know,
man,
that's the
stop
crazy
your
part.
stop your
You
business
talking
out.
about the guy and then you asking to trade for the guy. Isn't that crazy? Wow.
Yes.
Wow,
All
bro.
the
It's all
time.
business. It's all
Hey,
business.
T-Neck, if you trade him JSN, let it be known with Taj as my witness, I will take him from Zopapi. And you won't come back to you. And it won't come back to you.
No. You listen. You know that will never happen. If that happen, Zopapi gonna be crippled for at least 4 or 5 years.
Listen, I know that feeling. I remember like 2-3 years ago, I warned people. I was like, do not come get CMC from me. Because if you come get CMC from me,
Yeah, man, that
you
was
will
good.
regret
That
it.
was
Hey, Jeffrey came and get
Yeah.
CMC.
No, like I
Jeffrey
said,
has yet to
I
win
learned
3
my
games.
lesson. I learned my lesson.
He
If
better let
someone,
me long
if
as
I
he-
have a
I know.
stud player and I didn't put him, if I put that stud on the trading block, okay, I'm willing to negotiate. If you come for him,
Mm-hmm.
you better be
Mm-hmm.
good friend with Didi
Yes,
because you
don't
need
coming for
oil.
Malik.
The Ben and Rich.
Hey, I
The
know,
Ben and
right?
Rich.
This man.
The Ben and
No.
Rich.
Hey, maybe T-Neck trying to get us a contract with Johnson and Johnson right now.
Step out, y'all. Y'all tell me how I
Listen, you know that's why you are the commish because you smart. You smart. People see other people hear other things. Man, I'm hearing contract. You smart.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm talking about Johnson and Johnson. Okay,
this guy.
Johnson and
Exactly.
Johnson. You
But
see how smooth my skin is? Johnson and Johnson.
Whoa, whoa, yo,
anyways, but
hey.
listen though,
Get us
hey,
back on track,
to
please,
close out,
please. Get us back on track,
listen, to close
please.
out the
That went off the rails
to
for a
to
minute.
to close out this episode, I want you guys to think about it based on what you've seen this year on the players, not just on real life football, but in fantasy. We'll start with quarterback. We'll go around. Y'all tell me your top 3 quarterback you see fantasy wise for next year. We'll start with Taj for next year. Based on what you've seen this year, who do you see for the top 3 next year?
So I'm going to say Lamar number one because I think he's going to come out with a chip on his shoulder to shut all the people up. I see him number one. Not because I'm a Bucks fan, but I can see Baker. I can see Baker coming back because I believe Mike Evans will be gone. You got Macmillan. You see what Macmillan did last week, and he been hurt all season. So I think with him, I see, and I'll throw in Dak again. And the reason why, well, it depends on what they do with Pickens. If Pickens comes back, I could see Dak being the top three quarterback. And now, as number four, I'll even throw in Jason Dart, because my boy coming back, neighbors coming back, the other guy coming back, I can't think of Scatterboo,
Scatterbo. Mm-hmm.
and I think that offense itself can turn itself around. Even with Wendell Robinson, I think he could be a whole better quarterback than what he is today if everybody stay healthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you guys up, Poppy?
Oh, I mean, Miley's gonna be crazy. I mean, you can never not have Josh Allen in the top 3 fantasy. You cannot. Josh Allen top 3. It's there every year. He may not come through in the playoffs, but overall, he's top 3.
He's okay.
It's top
Shouldn't
3.
have won MVP last year, but go ahead.
Hey, I'm with you. Lamar's the one, but hey. So I take him, Lamar. Surprisingly, I'll go with Caleb Williams. I think next year he's gonna be even better. And that offense, he's gonna know more. He's gonna learn the offense even more. He's gonna have a good year. Slump, get my quarterback back. Thank you very much.
Me, I know I'm gonna be biased on my
No, we know.
picks.
Great win.
Very biased. So I see if Patrick Mahomes come
He's
back
out.
next year,
He's out.
No,
He's out.
next year. If I can see him, but since he's not, so I'm gonna switch with Lima Jackson. He's gonna get pissed because of that season. Like that's a waste of the season. So I see Lima Jackson. So my second pick gonna be, you cannot count Josh Allen out. Regular season, that's Superman. Okay. Third, Drake may gonna be, because they have enough draft and money to update the offense or upgrade the offense. Imagine they were last in receiving core coming to the season. See what he did with, like, not nobody except for Diggs. He got injured the year before, coming from an injury, and Drake may make him relevant and everybody around him. So I can see him doing it again if he can stay healthy during postseason coming to the season. So Drake May, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. If I'm gonna add another one, depend what I can trust the Cowboys, because they're always making stupid decision, but they have a good receiving core. I will put Dak as fourth, but it's the Cowboys, so they in their own lane. So
Before I give my three list, my three is crazy. I might leave when you guys hear the top three I have. But
let me log
I want to
out.
go
Let me
ahead and
log
let y'all
out.
know the the first thing, Lamar. I think Lamar might go to Miami. So hey, he might have that year, right? He might go to Miami. I want to make comment on that. Number two comment I wanted to make is Josh Allen. I feel like Josh Allen's numbers are inflated. They overrated. Reason why is he'll give you 3 crazy good games.
Yeah.
And then after that, he's below average, maybe average here and there. But when you put those 3 good games, great games that he has with everything, it looks good. But then if you remove those, this man is not good. That's why it's hard for people to win, fantasy championship with him. Because he's not having those games. You know what I'm saying? The consistency is not there. So I feel like he's a little bit overrated. My 3. You guys ready to leave? All right. The first one, Tyler Shook. I think he's
Yeah,
gonna
I can
be
see that.
really good in New Orleans. He's
Top
already
3.
starting to get his groove. I think
I can
he's
see
gonna
that.
be he's gonna be good
Depends on his
in New
supporting
Orleans.
cast.
Yeah. So if they give him some more weapons, I feel like with their high picks that they have coming up, he's gonna be a danger. Number 2, I do have Jackson Dart. Number 2, because of the talent he has coming back. He has Neighbors coming back. He has
Can I
Scatterbo
guess
coming
your
back.
number 3?
All right, who's my number 3?
Shitter.
No.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Nah, man. Nah. Shador might not even start anywhere, but my number
No,
3 is none other
no,
than
no.
none other than
I was making the prediction because you
You're going crazy.
doing
You're
I was
going
going
something
crazy.
like,
rookies,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
you're
crazy.
going
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be in your mindset. All right, go ahead.
Revenge year, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow revenge year. So
If he
I
stays
see
healthy,
Joe
yes, I
Burrow
can see it.
he's coming through and kill it.
I think the same scenario for Cowboys, it's the same scenario for Joe Burrow. If they don't improve that O-line, Joe
Offensive
Burrow gonna the same issue gonna keep repeating himself. Like, what they always say, like the definition of insanity is doing the same
Doing the
thing
same
Doing the
thing.
same
and
thing over and over.
Expect
expect different result. That's the Cincinnati office.
Yeah.
So they keep
Yeah.
doing the same stupid thing and think you, just because you have Joe Burrow, Jim Mattis, and Higgins, who's gonna protect him? Yes, they're gonna fly in the field, but who's gonna keep the pocket alive so Joe Burrow can make those throw? So that's me. I agree with your pick, but he's gonna need some help to get that revenge year.
Okay. How about, so who you guys think for pass catchers? So we basically saying wide receiver and tight end. The top 3 that you see next year. What do you got?
I'm going to be biased again. I can see Malik Neighbors coming back stronger and healthier. Um, because he's already been balling. Number two receiver, uh, you might disagree with me. I might say Devontae Smith. You know, and the reason why I say Devontae Smith because I think that the Eagles has to do something to put him in a position to win because they have two number one wide receivers there. So either it's gonna be AJ Brown or it's gonna be Devontae Smith. So hopefully they do something. Number three, I'm gonna go Tyreek Hill. I'm gonna go with Tyreek Hill
Nah.
because
Don't say nothing,
I
Yeah.
think
man. Don't
I
say
think he's
nothing.
getting older. I know he's getting older, and I do think now he's going to have an even greater chip on his shoulder. If Miami does get Lamar, which I
Uh,
highly don't see that happening, if they do get Lamar,
what you
I
on? What
think
you on?
that's
What
going to
you
go
on, sir?
ridiculous.
Sir, what you on?
Hey, the man
What
know
you
That
on?
football,
Tampa
all right? The
water.
man know
It's that
football.
Tampa water, bro.
Hey, the man know
That Tampa
football. He knows
water.
football, all right?
Is that Tampa water. Where you guys up, Bobby? Pass
Oh,
catchers, receivers,
pass
and tight
catcher.
end. Who you got
I'm
top three?
going
Yeah.
Jamar Chase. I'm not even gonna go. I'm not even gonna elaborate. Jamar Chase, Trey McBride, and unfortunately, I have to put Jetson up there. Top three.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunately. Come on,
No,
come on.
You know, hold on, wait. I'm going to add McMillan in there with Tampa Bay, not because I'm a fan,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but
Oh no.
because he's been hurt for
Wow.
15, 6, 14 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and he had his first game back, what, 2 weeks ago? He had nothing. And now look at him. Now he's like, okay, cool. I think he'll be on the up and up, but just my observation.
Yeah.
okay.
So me, you already know my list, Jim Matches, JSN. But my third person, if you have him, you watching this podcast, I'm coming for you. T-Mac.
Oh, you're
Oh,
not gonna get
you
T
ain't
Mac,
getting
bro.
him. You're not getting him.
You ain't
Listen,
I can
getting
oh
tell
T
you,
Mac,
listen,
I,
bro.
I, hey,
listen.
I can tell you that right now. I put my leg up on the counter. I can tell you that right now because I already tried,
You're not
and that's my
getting.
dog.
Yeah, you're not getting
Yeah.
that, bro. No, 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 no.
T-Mac.
You're
T-Mac is
crazy
my
now.
third. T-Mac is my third because the rapport that he's building with
Hmm.
Guasian. So I think coming next year, they already feeling it. So I'm not saying they're gonna be a good team overall, but those two gonna do something special next season. So T-Mac
I agree.
is my third. So that's my, Jima Chase, JSN. Out of respect, I put Jima Chase first, JSN, and then T-Mac. Definitely, definitely.
We were questioning
Yeah.
who was the number one receiver in Green Bay. When he came back, he showed who the
No,
number
no,
one
listen.
receiver.
It was that's one mistake I made when that conversation we had when you said send it. I didn't send it. I
Mm-hmm.
regret that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
regret
yeah.
that's because the overall you and Zopapi, me and him we go like this. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my regret. That's my regret. But
Mhm.
yes, that's no doubt.
Yeah.
He's the number one. Like he
He's
got
the number one
hurt.
over there.
Yeah, he's the number one.
Yeah, he got hurt, and you can see where people were questioning who the receiver. But the moment he get back, I'm like, wait a minute, they funneling the offense through him, and
Yeah.
Jordan Love have like a trust in him. So him having like a full season, I think could be scary over there in Packerland. And then the last person I'm gonna go with a tight end. I'm gonna go with McBride. I think Arizona is done with Murray. They finally gonna
Yeah.
get. I don't know if it's Brissett, but whoever the quarterback is, I think McBride gonna be on fire. He's gonna go on a legendary run for a tight end. He's already on one right now. I think it's gonna continue. So that's what I have. How about the running backs?
Hold
But
on,
go
let me
ahead.
throw this in there too with Christian Watson. Um, and I think when Christian Watson came back, I think Tucker Kraft was already gone, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. He was gone, yeah.
And I think he was, yeah. And I do believe you with Tucker Kraft and Watson and that running back in there. I do see that Green Bay offense, the receiving core. I see them getting even stronger along with that receiver too, because you have more targets, so they could say I'm solidifying this 1-1. So
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you.
Yeah. It'll
Yeah,
open up the
yeah.
offense. All right. So let's end it with running back. So who you guys for your top 3 running back coming up
So Poppy
for
go.
the year?
Oh, me? Top
So
running
Poppy, who
backs.
you got for your top 3 running back?
Bijan, Gibbs.
Yeah,
Shane.
Shane.
Those are my top
Nah,
three.
that's some
Man,
solid ones. Those are solid.
Me, I will do Bijan, Gibbs, and third one. Say it, Tash. Say it.
It'll be smooth if Edge wasn't saying nothing.
Say it. And then my third one will be Anderson
who?
from New
Anderson.
England.
Anderson. Okay.
Mm.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's
That is
my three.
I'm gonna say JT's gonna come back. Well, no, Jones is hurt for next year too, right?
Yeah, he's gone. He's
yeah.
he's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
ACL,
So
NPCL.
I'll say Gibbs. I will say Henderson, and I'll say Bijan. You know, I'm gonna throw out that Dallas running back. What is his name? Javante.
Javante
Javante,
Williams.
yeah.
And I'm gonna throw him out there too because he runs like a monster child. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and the reason why I like him, he's always falling forward. You know, um, so even if he gets stopped 1 yard in the back, you fall forward. That's 2 extra yards you don't picked up. You know, so those would be my four.
What about you,
So
Komish?
before I go on my running back, just remember I forgot an honorable mention for my receiver pass catching.
all right.
Let me take a deep breath. Traylon Burks with the Commanders.
Yo, stop. Yo, someone call 911 for
Hey,
this man.
listen.
You
Now
crazy.
listen, man. Hey, he's averaging 4 targets. That's
Uh,
because he's just, next year he's gonna take it to the next level. He's gonna be opposite of McLaurin. But anyways, let me go on my running backs. Bijan, I think he hasn't had the offense yet. I feel like there's still
Yep.
potential for him because he still haven't found the offense where they can use him the way they need to use him. So Bijan, Bucky, I think Bucky having like a full season with
Yeah.
the season, I can see Bucky going crazy. And
He's
then
on the trading block if someone interested, by the way.
and then the third one, I have to go with Omarion Hampton because I see the
Yeah.
trust. I see
Yeah.
the trust they have in him. So Omarion Hampton next year is gonna be a problem
Yeah, true.
because you're gonna have to pick your poison with Herbert, right? He got quitting going down deep. Keenan Allen's gonna be gone most likely, so it's gonna be
definitely. Lad McConkey.
Lad McConkey right there in the
Yep.
middle, so you're gonna have to go with Hampton. So I see Hampton, and then of course
And
honorable mention
they might
always.
bring another receiver if Keenan Allen is leaving.
Well, they already have
might
one.
bring
Trey Harris. They
Trey
already
Harris.
have one. Trey
Yeah.
Harris.
true.
He's gonna replace him. He's gonna replace him. My honorable mention is Gibbs and Shane. I have to give it to both of them simply because those guys. I mean, they're not gonna last long. Y'all might not agree with me, but those type of backs don't last long because they don't have the body. Those are small backs. They excel because they have the speed. But as you get older, the speed start to slow down. So they're not gonna last too long. They're gonna have to maximize those guys really quick. I don't know if you guys remember Jay Ajayi was another fast guy. I don't know if you guys remember that running back too.
Dolphins.
From Dolphins, and then he ended up going to Philadelphia.
Yeah, true.
Some of the Chris Johnson, if you look at Chris Johnson had a good 5 years, and then that was it. He couldn't, as in his
Stay out of
older
trouble.
age, he couldn't grind it out either. Some yards were needed. So that's why I have Gibbs and Shane because they may have another good season.
And like you said with Gibbs is a running back. You can give the ball to him 15, 16, 17 times a game. But you also have Montgomery in the backfield. You can give the ball to Montgomery 20 times a game.
Mm-hmm.
I get the ball to Gibbs 7, 8, 9, 10 times. You hit a corner, he out of there. Montgomery hit a corner. Not saying he's slow, he's faster than me, but
He's not gonna be gone.
yeah, he's not gonna be gone. So I would definitely agree. the faster you are, the I don't want to say the shorter your career is, but like
But it is.
Derrick Henry done lead now what 10
Mm-hmm.
years more than that,
Mm-hmm.
because of his size and he got the
Yes.
speed. You know,
Yes.
somebody see Derrick Henry come across the middle, I'm gonna move because I know what he
Mm-hmm.
got coming behind him. So I definitely agree with you.
But any parting words, fellas? Thank you, Tosh, for joining us, man. We appreciate it. But any other parting
Man,
words, fellas?
nah, man. Happy New Year, all that good stuff, man. Wish you guys nothing but the best.
Yeah, Happy New Year. For real, for real.
Congrats,
Thank you,
Feliz
congrats.
Navidad. Hope I'm back.
bro.
So,
That was last week, bro.
all right.
Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad.
Happy
Love
Soup
y'all.
Jumu.
Yes, sir.
Happy Soup Jumu.